Welcome back to Dysfunctional Dynamics. I'm your host, Heather. Today we're going to discuss why you don't just notice other people's emotions, you manage them. You track the shift in tone, the pause in a sentence, the slight withdrawal. You adjust immediately. Not because you're controlling, because you feel responsible. If someone is upset, you feel tension in your body. If someone is distant, you start scanning for what you did. If someone is angry, you move toward repair, even when the emotion wasn't yours to carry. Somewhere early on, emotional stability in your environment depended on you, maybe not officially, but functionally. You learned, if I calm them, things settle. If I soften this, it won't escalate. If I fix this, we're safe. Children cannot leave unstable systems, so they regulate them. They become the translator, the diffuser, the emotional buffer, not because it's healthy, because it works. That role doesn't disappear in adulthood, it just follows you into relationships. You anticipate moods, you over-accommodate tension, you apologize for shifts you didn't create. You feel uneasy when someone around you is dysregulated, even if it has nothing to do with you. Here's the dismantling. Empathy says, I understand how you feel. Over-responsibility says, it's my job to fix how you feel. Those are not the same. When you feel responsible for managing others' emotions, you are operating from conditioning, not compassion. Conditioning says, stability equals safety, and if stability breaks, it must be restored immediately. Notice how exhausting that is. You're not just living your life, you're monitoring everyone else's. You're scanning for tone shifts, micro-reactions, unspoken frustration. You're managing atmospheres. That is hypervigilance disguised as maturity. And here's the cost. When you constantly regulate others, you remove their need to regulate themselves. They stay reactive, you stay steady. They discharge, you absorb. That imbalance feels normal to you because it's familiar. But responsibility for someone's emotional regulation is not intimacy. It is role repetition. If someone is angry, they can process it. If someone is disappointed, they can hold it. If someone is triggered, that belongs to them. Your nervous system may not believe that yet. It may still say, if I don't intervene, something will go wrong. But that belief formed in a different environment. You are not there anymore. Ask yourself something quietly. If you stopped managing other people's emotional states, what would happen? Would they step up? Or would the dynamic destabilize? If it destabilizes without your emotional labor, it was never balanced. You are allowed to be compassionate without being responsible. You are allowed to support without absorbing. You are allowed to care without controlling outcomes. If this feels uncomfortable, good. We are separating empathy from survival. Next, we look at something that surprises most people. You don't fear abandonment. You fear unpredictability. Stay. We're still dismantling.